Okay, we're live again. Sorry about Tuesday's little interesting techno issues, but now we're back live, and today I wanted to explore some massage techniques that we use for Qigong. And if you're like me, you're really missing getting your hands on people, touching people, hugging people. So this can be a little bit of a substitute for that. There really is no substitute for that, but a little bit of a substitute for that. So we're going to start by taking both hands and massaging one leg. We're going to come up the inside, the inner ankle, inner line of the leg, up one side of the belly, up and over the hip bone, and then down the kind of the back side, but also along the seam of your pants. And since you've got two hands, you can kind of grab along there. Once you reach the bottom of your foot, you're going to do this action where you grab at the top of the foot, and then you'll stand up and toss, right? So the idea here is that your hands are exploring what doesn't belong. They're finding what doesn't belong, what's not useful to have, what energy, what emotion, what pain, what congestion is not useful to have. And when you do that grab, you're grabbing that and then just tossing it. So getting it out of your body. All right. So we're going to start on one side, hands down at the inner ankle. Inhale up the inner line of the leg, side of the belly. Exhale down the back and the side. And at the very bottom, grab and toss. Okay, let's do that again. Inhale up. Exhale down. And again, inhale up. Exhale down. This time, if you'd like, you can stay down to do the toss. Last one. Let's go to the other foot. Around, back down, stand up, toss. Exhaling down. All right, so we're exploring with the hands what's in there that doesn't belong. Now, if you'd like, you can stay folded as long as that doesn't make you feel dizzy or pressure to the head. One more. Okay. And then just pause for a moment and notice how that feels. So hands might be buzzing. Legs might be tingling. Maybe. All right. Now we're going to shift our focus up to the upper body, the arms, and the chest. And hopefully my mic isn't going to get in the way. So I'm going to start with the little finger side of my arm. I'm going to come up that side of the arm, come over to the shoulder blade, up to the ear, and then I'm going to come down to the chest and the armpit. And here's my thumb side. I'm just going to slide my hand down the inner line of the arm towards the thumb. At the wrist, I do that same action of pulling, grabbing, and tossing. Okay? So it starts at the pinky side. Inhale. And then exhale. Toss. Inhale. And exhale. toss. Inhale. And exhale. Toss. So you're looking for what doesn't belong. Usually it's somewhere around here for me, the shoulder and the neck. But it could also be down in the arm, the wrist. One more. And then we'll go to the other side. So remember, you start on the pinky side, come up the pinky side of the arm to the outside of the shoulder or the back of the shoulder, up towards your ear, and then back down towards the chest. And then you come along the inner line of the arm to the thumb. And you grab and toss. So pinky side, up to the ear, and then down, grab and toss. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And again. Like cleaning out the gutters. Grab the debris that doesn't belong, that's going to clog everything up. One more. Okay, now I'm going to come in close because we're going to get the face, the head. So this is why I've got this funky little hairdo going on. We're going to do something called dragons, 10 dragons through the forest. So the 10 dragons are your fingers. And you're going to come up around the eyes, the forehead, into the hair, along the center of the skull, and then down to the occiput, right at the occiput on either side. That's where you're going to grab. So you're going to squeeze, grab, and then toss. So it's up over the top of your head down to the occiput, grab and toss. And again, almost like you have water you're trying to get off your hair. And then this time, we're going to go down to the shoulder and grab there. Try it again. Eyes, forehead, scalp, occiput, down to the shoulder. Oh, grab. One more. Okay. Now, that's the individual limbs and head, but there is a practice where you can get them all at the same time. It takes a little bit of coordination, but I'll demonstrate it now. So it's a standing practice. Okay. So you start off almost like you're shaking hands with yourself. Your hands are near your wrists. And you start off by sliding the hands towards the elbows, up towards the outside of your shoulder, towards the outside of your neck, and then your elbows will go up. This is where the hands come along along the sides of the head, right? Like near the temple, top of the head, down to that occiput point, shoulders, and then you keep going as far as you could go to your shoulder blades. And then you bring the hands down below the shoulder blades, down to the back of the legs, over the tops of the feet, up the inside of the legs, up the belly, center of the belly, or center of the torso, And then at the chest, you're going to cross the arms so the hands go into the armpits. And this is where it gets a little bit awkward. From the armpits, you're going to grab the underside of the arm here, underside of the arm, and then you get to the wrists, your starting point, grab and toss. So it's wrists, elbows, shoulders, neck. Elbows go up as the hands come up along the scalp. They cross, they come down. The occiput, shoulders, shoulder blades, down the upper back, mid back, low back, down across the hips, the legs, tops of the feet, up the inner lines of the legs, up the belly, the chest, cross, underarm, wrist, release. Let's do that again. So wrists, elbows, shoulders, neck, elbows point up as the hands come up and cross, then come down, sides of the neck, shoulders, shoulder blades, down to the mid back, low back, hips, back of the legs, calves, tops of the feet, inner lines of the legs, belly, chest. Cross the arms, get the underside of the arms, pull at the wrists, and do it one more time. Wrists, elbows, shoulders, neck. Point the elbows up, hands come up and crisscross, and then come down the back side, neck, shoulders, shoulder blades, upper back, mid back, low back, hips, legs, ankles, tops of the feet, up the inner line of the legs, belly, cross at the chest, underside of the arms, pull at the wrists, and toss. And then just see how that feels throughout the whole body. So it's a little bit like you just pet your cat or your dog and you got, all of the limbs going. So you may need a few moments to kind of settle and check out any buzzing, any tingling, any pulsing. Good. Okay, so that's your pets for today. Feel free to do that throughout the day anytime you feel stuck, tense, pain, and continue to use it with kindness, with compassion, and enjoy. Thank you.